Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
They're going to be sorry they were ever born.
Who?
All of them.
Yeah, beat them up just like it's WWW. Promise you, why would I trouble you? Yeah, look, you cannot see what's in front of you. You cannot see what's in front of you. Yeah, promise that you get to run into if you knew what's about to come to you. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous.
Today's episode is powered by Dre's Daiquiri Shop at Cotton Gin, where Texas flavor meets game day energy. Cool off with our legendary Texas-style daiquiris and load up on the best football food in town. From crispy, mouth-watering wings to your favorite game day bites, Dre's is your ultimate pregame, halftime, and victory spot. Don't just watch the game. Taste the win at Dre's Daiquiri Shop at Cotton Gin.
Hello. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Nate the Great, and I got my fellas here, Mr. B.A. the Dope Producer and Mr. J. Fellas, how you feeling?
Good, man. What's up?
What's up, Phoenix Fire? Yeah. Well, it wasn't great for Michigan. You know, a lot of teams lost over the weekend, but you know what? One thing about Michigan, they pick themselves up at the bootstraps and they go to work the next day, right? And they play for another day. So yeah, we're looking for better things.
We do have a special guest here. Let's see.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who is it?
B.
Oh, what's up, Brandon? B 2.0.
What's up, man?
What up, dog? How y'all doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
Can't complain, man. Had to get on here so I could talk about this whole Brian Branch situation when y'all get to it.
All right. Well, let's talk about it. The Lions unfortunately lost to the Kansas City Chiefs in Arrowhead, 30-17. Right? I think is the score. Yep. 30-17. Let's talk about it. Give me your initial thoughts of the game. We'll start with you, Brandon. 2.0. Tell me what you're thinking.
So I honestly, we did get outplayed. They made plays in spots we didn't make plays, but there are a lot of reasons I will say as to why. I'm not one of those people that like to blame the refs or things of that nature, but there were 4 major non-calls plus one that was a call that shouldn't have been a call against us that really changed the trajectory of that game. And the call against the Jared Goff play, I've seen many teams run that same exact play, same exact way, and not get called for illegal formation or illegal shift. Aiden Hutchinson was getting balled all game long. I know you can call holding on every play, but I mean like blatant ones that weren't called, which caused the Chiefs to get into scoring position and on one of them. They were sorry.
Oh no, we're just saying hello to Robbie.
Okay, yeah. Yep. Then the next one was the pass interference call when Mahomes threw the ball 10 feet over the guy's head. No pass.
Yeah.
If you want to
that was
contact,
uncatchable. Yeah.
Yeah, not at all. If you want to follow legal contact, that's fine. But pass interference, that was crazy. Put them inside like
or holding, or just call holding. Holding, that's a first down rather than
right. Either way.
Yeah.
I would have been fine with a 5-yard penalty plus the first down, but you put him right inside the 5-yard line, and I mean, you know, God bless you to anybody that's trying to stop the Chiefs from inside of the 5-yard line.
Yeah. Let me say one thing real quick about that illegal formation, because we were kind of talking before the show started. Like this is my thing with that call. You know, they said we going to have a discussion about it. Okay, fine. But the play, to make that call, you have to make it in a live situation. You did not make it in a live situation. So ergo, the rules state if it's not live, you can't throw a flag, period. You can have a discussion about it and say, oh, man, we messed up, whatever. But you can't throw a flag if it's not in the live situation. Like, that's my understanding of the rule book.
They waited a whole 90 seconds. They
exactly.
actually was looking at the clock. They waited a 90 seconds, lined up for the extra point, and then they huddled up through the flag.
Like, they didn't even throw a flag. I didn't see a flag out there.
After they huddled up, they threw
a flag. Yeah, they threw a flag.
After they huddled up, they threw the flag.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, one, that's not a non-reviewable call. Two, you waited damn near 2 minutes to huddle up.
That had Skipper vibes. Remember when Skipper scored that touchdown in Dallas?
Yeah.
And they were getting ready to line up, and they called it, oh, no, we're throwing the flag. It's illegal. Same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So and they tried to hide it under the new rule, the replay assist rule. But here's the problem I have with that whole situation is, again, we've seen that play run multiple times. The exact same way. Goff never established himself as quarterback and never put his hands under the center to try to act like he was going to get a snap. I've seen where the quarterbacks have actually done that, step back, fake like they were changing the play, walk out to the side, and run out in motion. So, I mean, it's happened many times. I don't know why it was illegal that night. But
it kind of was sus, too, that the announcers kind of said, oh, yeah, they're going to go ahead and gather up here and talk about it. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, you knew what was going to happen before
you automatically knew
that
was happening. How'd you know that?
Right, yeah, it's kind of suspect. Announcers when they say that, it's kind of like it's scripted. It's like, okay.
Hey, the worst part about that whole situation is, as you guys know, when trick plays are introduced into the game plan before the game, each team has a chance with the officials to go over every aspect of those plays and tell them exactly what we're going to do. And the officials tell them whether they can or can't do it.
And you know damn well that Dan did that. You know damn well after that Skipper situation, he told them.
There's been a couple of times where the Lions have been screwed on trick plays to where it's like you almost have to do that at the beginning of the game. Yeah. Like, hey, we're going to run this play right here. Is this okay? They probably they probably did everything that they possibly could
and
to let them know and inform them that this was in their arsenal.
And not only that, Jay, but they have to practice these plays during the week. Well, you know what? They have refs there during the week. So you don't think that they're trying to get on point with their play and the ref is like, hey, is this okay? Is this going to work out? And the ref will say, yeah, it's going to work out. But then they call that BS in the regular game. That's not right. That's why Dan was so pissed about it.
Here's a cherry on top. They signal to the refs when they're going to run it. Like right before they run the play, they say, hey, this is that play we talked about. And then they run the play. So the refs knew ahead of time. The refs knew it was coming. They didn't throw a flag. And then 2 minutes later, they want to huddle and throw a flag and take points off the board after we were lined up to kick the extra point. It's all suspect, man.
I've never seen a team get a flag thrown after a play is literally dead. And the Lions are the only ones. The Skipper play, this play, and the Pettigrew play. Remember that Pettigrew in the playoffs? Yeah.
Yep.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it's almost like the Detroit Lions are always the ones that they introduce new rules to, and you find different things.
Yeah, exactly. Like, where the fuck did that come from? Yeah, exactly.
Catching.
Yeah.
Who did the whole process catching? That was Calvin Johnson.
Yeah.
Remember the 10-second runoff? That was Golden Tate.
They still don't know what a catch is.
The pass interference.
They still know what a catch is.
All of that stuff literally starts with the Detroit Lions. And I'm not the type of guy to complain about refs because I believe that you control your destiny, control the game. But it's something about the Detroit Lions that every time that they do something miraculous, they got to call it back. They got to call a penalty. It's a pass interference or it's a hold or it's a illegal play every single time.
But you don't call offsides on Chris Jones, which would have negated that play. Second of all,
or you don't call holding on Travis Kelce.
Right. Or you don't call offsides on the tush push where they're literally getting an advantage. Like, what the hell?
Exactly. Or you don't call it illegal block in the back on Juju Smith-Schuster. Now, granted, the game was over at that time, but that's clearly a personal foul right there.
Yeah, we're gonna get in. We're gonna get into that, but I'm gonna ask you a really quick question. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Were you at all surprised that we did a trick play on the fourth down at the goal line?
No.
Nope.
Okay. No, never, ever.
Okay.
No, I'm never surprised.
I was just curious. I mean, they were moving the ball really well. I didn't know they didn't need to do a trick play.
You know why? Do you know why I'm not surprised that the Lions ran a trick play? Because we talk about this every single week. The Lions have so many different plays and different players in their arsenal that they can do anything. You can throw a touchdown pass with David Montgomery. You can have Jared Goff catch a touchdown pass. Yeah. You can have Sam Laporta on a fade route. Whatever the Lions want to do on offense, they can do it because they're that versatile. That's how good they are. So nothing that they run ever surprises me, ever.
All right, let's dive into. Unfortunately, the loss sucked, but there's always something that comes after a loss with the Lions. I don't know what the hell it is. It's always something. And sure enough, Brian Branch went crazy, Foo Fighter or whatever the hell you want to call it, and literally seeked out Juju Smith-Schuster and gave him a good whack in the face. And he didn't punch him, but he gave him a good whack in the face. And he got suspended a game. So, Brandon, 2.0, you said you wanted to talk about the situation. So, the floor is yours.
So, I didn't want to dive into what exactly occurred on the field. I want to dive into this narrative that Brian Branch is a dirty player and he's been fined 13 times over his career and blah, 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 blah. I think all of that is a load of bull. A lot of the stuff that he's been fined for prior to this have been items that are normal football plays. He got fined for a helmet-to-helmet hit where he was airborne before the player dropped his helmet down to make helmet-to-helmet contact with him. He was already airborne. You can't change your trajectory once you're in the air. That's humanly impossible. Nobody is Kal-El from Krypton. The other thing is he got fined for what was a face mask. Another play. And when you're going fast as they go and you're reaching for a guy's jersey and he ducks his head down, you can grab the face mask inadvertently. That's not something you should get fined for. They threw flags on both of those plays. That should have been enough. So for them to fine
never get a fine for a face mask. FYI.
Exactly. Unless it's purposeful. Unless it's purposeful. Now, if you're doing it on purpose and you're snatching the dude's head off to the side,
if you're Myles Garrett and you pull his helmet off and then hit him with it, there
you go.
That's a fine.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I want to kill the narrative that he's a dirty player and that he's the new age Ndamukong Suh of the Lions and all this kind of stuff. And here people say that's a load of bull. He's one of the most classy players you want to see. He plays with an edge. He reminds me of Brian Dawkins, just smaller.
Yep.
He came from Nick Saban, man. Nick Saban doesn't have dirty players. Come on. What the hell are we talking about?
I disagree with that, but yeah.
But no, I just want to, kind of put that out there and nip that narrative in the bud. I mean, I get the two. You flip two birds to the fans. Okay, they're gonna take some money out your pocket because of what it looks like. You start a fight after the game. Okay, they're gonna take some money out of your pocket. But football plays, to fine guys for football plays, is greedy. And it gives them a reputation that they don't deserve in the eyes of the referees. And the referees are going to treat them that way as such going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
What are y'all's thoughts on that?
No, I agree. I hate the whole narrative of Detroit players being dirty because it's like they have to find villains within such a likable team. Like Kirby Joseph. How can you call Kirby Joseph a dirty player? Brian Branch. No,
he's not dirty. We already erased that narrative a long time ago.
It really just sucks because, it's like anytime one of the defensive backs do something, they're always getting called for a penalty. And you know what the announcers say? Well, he's starting to develop a reputation of holding, or he's developing a reputation of it. It doesn't have to be that way. It don't have to be that way at all. And it's not how they play. It's all about what you do on the field. You don't see Brian Branch punching people all the time. You don't see Kirby Joseph getting in tussles and stuff like that. That's just not their game. Dan Campbell would never allow that. And you heard Dan Campbell after the whole scuffle that he said that's not what we are about. Called it out. He condemned it. He said that was not what the Detroit Lions are about. And Brian Branch knows better. He faces consequences.
Despite what Brandon says, this was pure reputation. Mm-hmm. If this is anybody else, they get a huge fine and we move on. This is pure reputation. That's why you got suspended. Absolutely. See, what do you think?
I'm sorry. Hey, I apologize for the language, by the way.
No, you're good.
I think the thing about it is that Brian Branch, regardless of the situation, all right, Brian Branch was wrong. He shouldn't have done that. I understand where he's coming from, but dude, if he hit you from behind and it was bad and it could have hurt you, and we all know that, you should have took it out on him right there.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Should have smacked the hell out of him right there. Instead of waiting to the end of the game to do it. I think a couple of things about Brian Branch is troubling me right now. And the fact that he went when they asked him stuff in the locker room, he was starting to, well, this guy and they're picking on me and they're bullying me, dude.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
That was a little.
I don't want to hear that
like,
bitching stuff. I don't want to hear that bitching stuff, dude.
Just
Just own up to it. Say you did something wrong. It was childish, which he did, but don't add anything up to it. Okay, it's Juju.
I play the victim. That's
Juju is an irritating ass receiver. I think if I was in the same scenario, I'd probably been childish and punched his ass too because he's just irritating. And it's that way. You can ask the Yinzer. Yinzer had him on the Steelers for a while. You gotta remember that. So
and I want to say this.
He's just gotta man up, take his punishment, and get out because there's no place for that on this team. Period.
Real quick before I come to you, Jay, do y'all think that it gets upheld, or do you think it's gonna?
Oh, it's gonna get upheld.
Let's get upheld for sure. I mean, he's already got.
Dan was like, it doesn't make a difference
because
Dan said we will suspend them if the league don't.
I think it'll get upheld even if I
didn't hear that about the Dan saying that. Wow.
To BA's point, even if the league doesn't do it, they're going to sit them anyway in house because to send a message.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, Jay, what were you going to say?
Penalized like 7 times, so it's like and fine. But what I was going to say, my views does not reflect the Detroit Lions or the One Ass Cheek 3 Toes podcast. Everybody has their own feelings. Me personally, I'm going to say, yes, it was wrong, but I'm not mad at it. Like, I mean, Brian Branch, every single game, something he does, people are always trying to push him around. It's always something with Brian Branch. So did he overreact? Absolutely. But when tempers are high like that, you can't go into someone's face taunting them. You can't go out, patronizing them
and
like
do that.
Stuff like that.
Smack the bejesus out of them.
That's a bitch slap, man.
You make somebody's nose bleed when you do that.
He probably hit his own nose.
The nosebleed happened so when they scuffled and he pulled him down to the ground and his helmet came off. I think he hit him. I think he hit him in the face when he had him down on the ground when Pacheco was holding him. I'll say this, man. This is the part that I hear all the national pundits skating around and not talking about. Brian Branch mentioned that the Chiefs have been doing things between plays all night long that the refs weren't catching. They were doing little dirty stuff. And I know players who played in the trenches back in the day. Players do that dirty stuff in between the trenches. They'll hit you in the nuts. They'll hit you in the throat. They'll poke you in the eye on purpose.
And the more you get hit, the more pissed off you get. And on top of that, they lost the game. Obviously, if we win the game, he's not going to go punch Juju Smith. Okay, he's going to walk away. But he was pissed already at the game. Juju antagonized him. He had to say some words, man. There's no doubt because he was demonstrative and he was saying something to him. Probably something about his mama or something like that.
Yeah, and after the game, you want to run up to him and try to shake his hand.
Let's not even try to pretend what happened in that part. Juju went past Patrick Mahomes' handshake, and he went straight toward Juju. He had intent in his mind.
But Juju got mad because he passed Patrick Mahomes. You should have said shit.
You got to see the whole play. He was going toward Juju. So the Juju was getting it was asked for anyway. Juju was asking for the slap in the first place.
I saw part of the video.
That's why he veered away from Patrick Mahomes.
But if you watch the video, Juju's like literally flexing his muscle right in front of Brian Branch, and I think that was because he left Patrick Mahomes hanging. And he's like, "Come on, dude, you can't fucking do that shit." And then he pissed off Brian Branch more.
You know what?
The whole point of that is he said something that added onto it, maybe, but he had intent to go over there and talk to Juju.
I mean,
it wasn't to slap the shit out of him. It was to go over there and talk.
But with Juju, whatever Juju said, even pissed him off more because he might have just gotten in his face about it.
I don't know, B. It looked like he was walking towards the tunnel, and Juju and him were kind of coming at. They were kind of going to meet, and Juju was talking trash about him not giving Patrick Mahomes his due at the end of the game. And I think that was like he was, and at that point you're like, dog, shut up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you know what else? I'm okay with him leaving Patrick hanging because if you watch the game, Patrick flexed in front of Brian, which should have been a fucking penalty for taunting, and that's what the NFL's been saying that's going to be a point of emphasis. Didn't call it, and he literally flexed right in front of Brandon.
You know the play I didn't like? You know the play I didn't like? And Aiden was messed up for hitting him late.
Yes.
Yeah.
After he hit him late, you see a look on Patrick Mahomes' face like, how dare you hit me late? Bitch, I will slap the crap out of you. You're a damn quarterback that plays in the NFL.
Yeah, but
I will knock your ass down and make your ass bleed.
And like Brian Branch was just saying,
hey, that guy,
things
man,
were
he gets on
happening
my
in between the
nerves.
whistle where that had that whole defense on fire. Aiden Hutchinson getting held, getting dragged to the ground. Aiden Hutchinson getting his pads held. All that stuff. You don't think that they're feeling that anger?
Done that,
And I'm not saying, go hit him and take your anger out on him. I ain't saying that. What I'm saying is that I understand it.
I don't even do that. Lamar Jackson don't do stuff like that.
Y'all gotta understand that the way the NFL is now, Patrick Mahomes is the new Tom Brady. They are going to protect him.
Do stuff like that.
But he got the favor of the calls. What I'm saying, they are going to favor Patrick Mahomes like they favor Tom Brady. You even blow on him, and you're going to get a foul. That's just the way it is with Patrick Mahomes. He is their golden boy, golden child in the NFL.
That's why when you do a penalty, make the count.
But
absolutely.
But the thing with the Lions, this is the thing with the Lions that frustrates me a little bit. I love our gritty and toughness with this team, 100%. I love it. Those are boneheaded plays because I'm going to tell you why. First off, with Brian Branch, it's a selfish play because you know what we have in the secondary right now, and you literally take yourself out of a game that's going to be huge for us, huge implications, and we're going to need your ass for that game, and you're not going to be there. That's one. Aiden knows better than that crap, man. You took 2 steps and you shoved that guy. What do you think they're going to do? Of course they're going to call you for a foul, and what happened was they took all that momentum and they took it down the field and scored on our asses. And that literally was a turning point of the game, in my opinion, outside of the Amon-Ra drop pass. Like, you had them in 3rd and long situations, and the Lions had just scored a fucking touchdown with Laporta. You had all the momentum. You were about to get the Chiefs off the field, and then Aiden gives them a free 15 yards, and then it just goes downhill after that.
You know, something that really kind of made it the turning point for me, and I know everybody would disagree with this, but at the beginning, when the Lions held, 8 or 9 minutes of the football and had to settle for a field goal because of a call, I'm like, oh, yeah, they're not going to let the Lions go out here and beat the Chiefs like that. Yeah. They're going to do everything they can.
Make them earn every aspect of their game. Exactly.
And that's Chiefs 500. It'd be bad if they're 2-4. They're the darlings of the league.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
And when the Lions went down there and literally played their game and was beating the Chiefs, controlling the clock, eating up yardage on the ground, and had to settle for a field goal, I was like, oh yeah,
hey y'all,
this is gonna be a nasty game.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna change subjects here. I want to talk about the PFF grades for the highest and the lowest for the Lions. So I'm gonna go with the offense, and then we'll talk about it. So your highest PFF grade for the offense was Sam Laporta at 90. Christian Mahogany at, what's up?
Before you go into that, I did want to say this. One thing, outside of all the penalties and the way that the game was being called, I think Graham Glasgow, this is probably his 3rd worst game of the season. But go ahead, because I bet you he's in the bottom of those PFF.
He wasn't, but yeah, he struggled. But let me keep going. Sorry. All right. So Christian Mahogany had an 85 grade. Jamison Williams, phone's crapping up. Jamison Williams had 84. Jared Goff at 80. Penei Sewell at 78. The lowest offensive grades were Jahmyr Gibbs at 60, Dan Skipper at 56, Amon-Ra St. Brown at 56, Brock Wright at 48, Isaac Tesla at 46. Any of those surprising, good thoughts before we go to defense?
They probably got Tesla low because he missed some blocks on a couple plays. That went his way. I saw a couple that he missed some blocks. Brock Wright also whiffed on some blocks very badly. They called Jahmyr Gibbs to get hit in the backfield. I can't see how you would rate Jahmyr low. He was going where he needed to go, but the blocks aren't there. If you got somebody in your face 2 yards in the backfield, I mean,
maybe pass pro. That's all I can think of. Maybe he wasn't bad in pass pro. That's all I can think of.
Yeah.
BJ, any thoughts? Anything? Thoughts on that?
Well, to your also. You Ratledge did not play a good game either. He got blown the hell up one play. Now, see, this is what I say about Glasgow. He's a good pass pro, but he is not a good run blocker.
He's not.
At all.
Right.
But Ratledge, oh my God. And then Semo, I'm surprised he was that high because I saw Semo whiff on a couple of blocks too. I'm like, and I mean, clownish whiffs too. It's like, oh
yeah,
and he fell forward. I'm like, dude, what the hell, man?
And the thing is with young guys, you're gonna have the ebbs and flows of good and bad with those guys until they finally figure out how to play the game. Graham Glasgow, you need him to be your linchpin right now because
I hate to push back on that whole situation. Young guys, whether you're older, you're young. Okay, if you don't know how to play your damn position by that point in time,
but he does. But because Tate Ratledge the game before had a great PFF grade. It's just going to be up and down, is what I'm saying. They're young guys. Yeah. They're going to have their ebbs and flows. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying.
The whole thing in general is BS anyway because the offense did a good job, in my opinion.
Yeah,
they moved the ball up and down the field.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the fact that we had an uncharacteristic drop by Amon on a fourth down, and that stupid play on the goal line was that to me right there was basically what self-destructed the offense. I think Goff had a good game. Jahmyr Gibbs had a good game. He was finding lanes. He was running through the lanes. Montgomery had a good game. He was running over people. Porta Potty, he had a good game. I mean, Jameson Williams came out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it wasn't a bad game.
Yeah. No, I think the offense was pretty – the offense was pretty solid. They had some moments there that I thought they could be better at. But
we were fighting the defense and the refs. That's what we were fighting.
Now, let's talk about –
Jahmyr Gibbs, he looked good, but he didn't really have the best game he could have possibly had. Because
the blocking was terrible.
Yards. Yeah, he had average 3.8 yards. He got, 60 yards rushing in 17 attempts. Yeah. You know, so, I mean, the run blocking, granted, wasn't really all that great. But
well, some of that has to do with the fact that when you're down, you have to start passing the ball. And
exactly,
yeah. I agree. And I think that at that time, I think more so it was kind of both. It was hand in hand. Yeah. What you doing, Nate? What's going on?
No, I'm just saying. I don't mean to cut y'all off, but I got to get to the defensive players. So I'm sorry. Oh yeah, we're kind of in a time crunch here. So the highest PFF grades for the defensive players was Thomas Harper at 87.5, Roy Lopez at 77, Meek Robinson at 69, Mohammed at 65, Alex Anzalone at 65. Lowest was Rocky Sin at 57, Tyleek at 54, Jack Campbell at 49, Pat O'Connor at 39, and Kirby at 32. So give me y'all's thoughts on that.
Yeah, Rocky I look good.
Why was Curb so low, though? I don't get that one.
Maybe because he missed a lot of time. And then he came back. I don't know.
He missed some when he was limping before he came off and came back in. He was missing some tackles. He wasn't covering very well.
Yeah.
And once he came back in, he did better. But that's probably why he got to 32 instead of having like a 14 or something because he came back better. But the first half, he wasn't himself. So.
Yeah,
Pat O'Connor, I understood because Pat was.
Yeah,
I don't like Pat O'Connor. I don't know why they keep continuing to have him either. He's another guy. Jack Campbell. Jack Campbell had a bad game. He couldn't cover himself, much less anybody else.
And he was missing tackles.
Yep. Yeah. And Tyleek Williams, he always is like in the bottom half, but he doesn't do. To me, he doesn't do anything that is detrimental. I haven't seen him mess up anything. So it's probably because he's just not engaging in a lot of the tackle. Maybe he doesn't have a lot of tackles. Maybe he's just too big. Maybe he's just getting blocked a lot, but he's closing holes at the same time. I don't know what that's about. On Rocky Sin, he played good, but that one when he got bowled over.
I mean, that was cream him, man. He let his shoulder on that one.
I said, Rock. Oh my God, that's embarrassing right there, brother. I just get up and just shake it off.
Jay, what are your thoughts, Jay? What are your thoughts?
Man, I want to really point out Rocky Sin. Like I expected a little bit more from him. He got burned, and someone else, Amik Robertson, man, he cost the Lions a touchdown too. He tried to jam Xavier Worthy at the line of scrimmage, and he did a little shimmy, went off for a fade route. touchdown.
Yeah.
You can't do stuff like that.
He's aggressive, man. That's the problem with Meek. He's got that little man syndrome.
But you can't miss your target. You can't miss the assignment. It seemed like he always wants to jump a route to try to get the interception.
Because he's aggressive.
The receiver from trying to catch the ball, especially on the goal line.
Yeah.
It was kind of obvious that they were going to Xavier Worthy. You got burnt at the line of scrimmage. You lost a touchdown.
Yeah, we need DJ.
Oh, you're talking about the one where he tried to press him.
Tried to press him at the line of scrimmage.
He didn't try. That was just like an air job. I was like, dude.
And one thing,
get in front of him at least.
And one thing that really I was talking about on last week's shows, they have 3 receivers on that team that runs a 4.2 and a 40. Xavier Worthy.
They didn't let anybody get it out of they limit the explosives, which was good.
You can't try to do stuff like that because once they are past you, they're gone. It's like trying to jam J-Mo. If J-Mo gets one step past you, he's gone. And it's the same with Xavier Worthy. You cannot let plays like that happen.
I'm going to tell you, I'll get to you real quick, Brandon, to wrap it up. But I'm going to tell you, and usually the first play, you can't tell if you're going to lose the game. But I'm going to tell you the first play on defense, when Travis Kelce went out for a pass, and Brian Branch and Jack Campbell had him squared up to tackle him, and they both whiffed on him because he made a little move. The old-ass man made a move on them. I was like, it's going to be a long night. And sure enough, I was 100% right. He killed our linebackers all night.
So to that point, that's exactly where I was about to go. I feel like they attacked our weakness in our pass defense, which is our intermediate pass defense, where the linebackers are. We got 3 linebackers who are attacking linebackers, really. Jack Campbell is your, run fitter. You got Anzalone, who can run fit and also rush the passer. Same thing with Barnes, who can also play like a pseudo defensive end type of position, coming from the outside linebacker position as well. But none of them are great in coverage. So if you're a guy like Andy Reid, is always going to attack our linebackers whenever we play them. That's why a game like this, we needed our nickel package. We needed Avonte Maddox healthy. Yep. We needed Terrion Arnold healthy so Amit could be in the slot. We needed that kind of – so if we do make – let's say we make it to the Super Bowl and they make it to the Super Bowl, we need to be able to have the defense be a multiple unit and not have to sit in that 4-3. Because if we sit in the 4-3 against a team like that with a quarterback and an offensive play caller like that, they're going to kill those 3 linebackers all game long.
Exactly. Let's wrap up this segment. So final thoughts on this game, and then we're going to –
I'll tell you the person that I didn't think they were going to miss, but they missed greatly. Zach Cunningham. Not playing that game. They missed that. That is a back linebacker. He's got a lot of experience. He could, he could tell, even if Jack is the captain, he can still like, hey, dude, you need to be moving this way and this way and help him out. That's the veteran, when Zach, and that's when your defense is really good. Zach Cunningham, boy, that dude he's a baller.
Yeah, he's made some plays. Jay, any final thoughts?
Harper, I just want to shout that guy out. That guy who came in for Kirby Joseph.
Had a PPU.
He stopped him on a 4th down pass attempt. Yeah, I mess with that guy. Whoever that is, let him get a.
We're gonna need him. All hands on deck for the next game.
Let him play a full game.
Yep.
That was.
He definitely.
He has some big cojones to go out there and play.
Yeah.
And make that play like that. So.
Well, the Lions put a claim on him when the season started, and they did it for a reason, because they like his game and they like the way he plays. He just plays behind 2 of the best safeties in the NFL. But now you're going to see what he's about. Brandon, real quick, wrap us up.
I don't know. I'll say it this way. I like that we picked up Kyle Fuller to help bolster the secondary while we're dealing with all these injuries. So if they can get him up to speed pretty quickly, Amit can move back inside. I think he's more effective in there, especially helping us in the run game.
He's gonna play, bro. We don't have any other people. He's gonna play.
Yep.
We brought him up for a reason.
Maddox is out. Yep. And out. So there's 2 of our nickels right there. Yep. So Dorsey's out. Hey, but I'll tell you what, man, it's gonna be something. I saw. Did what's his face play? Flowers. Or whoever the hell we got from That
Yeah, I don't think he played on defense. He may have played special teams. I don't think he played on defense.
They only run like 2 wides. They didn't run a lot of wides out, so I don't think so.
Thank God, I can't.
He'll probably play this next game because the Bucs like to.
That was a desperation pickup because I wouldn't have picked him up. Yeah. I wouldn't have paid anybody.
That's why they got Fuller, man, because Fuller actually can play. So
I got a question for you guys, really quick. 5 seconds. Should the Lions reach out to C.J. Gardner-Johnson? He just got released by the Baltimore Ravens.
That ain't gonna happen.
Nope. All right, Brandon, what do you think?
That ain't gonna happen.
If you.
That boy's got some issues, man.
He just be a Band-Aid. I mean, you could probably. He played well here. He didn't play bad. So I mean, I think he liked it here. But the comments he made after
he's a head case.
The comments he made after leaving, I don't think Brad is the type that'll be like, he keeps receipts, so he might be petty and be like, no.
No, right.
He can't stay on Houston. He can't stay on Baltimore. Nobody wants his ass because he's a cancer.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap up this segment. Brandon, you join us for the preview?
For sure.
Okay, awesome. We're gonna go to our Pic'ems. So
before we do that, we're gonna do our rankings.
B's gonna do his power rankings.
My power rankings, and this is based on wins and point differential. So before anybody starts getting on me about who I choose, I'm just going by stats.
It's your rankings. Not bad. All right. We got Liz here, so we're going to go ahead.
What's up, guys?
How you doing?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Good.
Just Ducky.
El Toro.
All right. We're going to go ahead and start on the Pic'ems here, so we're going to dive into them. First game we got is the Steelers versus the Bengals. Right now, the Steelers are favored to win by 5.5. B, what'd you say?
Hold on a minute.
Okay.
I got to catch up here.
You want me to take it spot real quick so we can go through?
Yeah, go ahead, Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
Hey, give me the Steelers, but I'm taking the Bengals in the points because I think they'll be able to. I don't think that's a little bit too much for an individual game. So give me the Steelers to win, but Bengals in the points.
Right on. Liz?
I'm going to go Steelers.
Cover or points?
Cover.
Okay. I'm with Jay. I'm taking or B. I'm sorry. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll take the Steelers.
And the cover?
The cover. Yeah.
Okay. I'm with Jay, man. I'm taking the Bengals and the points. Joe Flacco, there's a reason why Mike Tomlin made a comment about Joe Flacco in his presser. He knows Joe Flacco knows how to play, and he knows that this ain't going to be an easy win for Mike Tomlin. So give me Joe Flacco at home with the Bengals, and they still got Chase and Higgins. So, all right, Rams versus Jags. Rams are favored by 3. B.
I got 2.5, but that's okay.
Okay. Well, some of these lines are. Yeah, it depends what you're looking at.
Even though I have to go against my boy Stafford, I think the Jags win this. London is their second home.
So you're taking the points. All
right.
right.
I'm taking the Jags, yeah.
Jay.
Give me the Jags. I think the Jags stay on a little high right now. They feeling unstoppable. Give me the Jags to cover. You said their favorite, right?
No.
No. Rams.
Rams are.
Okay. Give me the Jags and the points. Taking the Jags all day, every day.
Bills, Jags. Give me the Rams for the win.
And the cover.
That's an AFC South hate. That's what that is.
Okay. I mean, London is the Jags' second home. They embrace that team like nobody's business. Give me the Jags.
Not this Sunday.
All right. Well, give me the Jags and the points. All right. Dolphins versus Browns. Browns are favored by 2.5. B.
Dolphins. Crappy ass game. You know what? I'm taking the Brownies. I think, and this is a game, and this will be the game that determines if Mike Daniels gets fired. Because if the Browns beat him, he's fired.
Yeah. So you're taking the Browns in the cover?
Yeah.
All right, Jay.
Browns to cover, and guess what? Shadur Sanders might get the play because Dylan Gabriel may suck, and they need to replace him. So
dang, he's already pulling Gabriel. All right, Liz.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Browns for the win and the
cover. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You said you got the Dolphins, Jay?
No, I got the Browns.
The Browns.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm taking Browns.
Yeah, I'm taking the Browns, and I'm going to take the Dolphins with the points. I think the game's close. All right, Eagles and Vikings. Eagles are favored by 2.5. B.
I'm going to take the Eagles.
Okay. To cover?
Yep.
Jay.
Yeah, give me the Eagles to cover. I think they kind of bounce back. They just lost 2 in a row. They feeling embarrassed and down, so they need this dub.
Yeah. Liz?
Yeah, I'm going to go Eagles as well because they got to – if they want to stay number one in their division, they got to stay up.
Yeah. Fuck the Vikings. Give me the Eagles in the cover. Moving on. Mm-hmm. All right, Panthers versus Jets. Panthers are getting 1.5. B. Or favorite. I'm sorry, favorite to win.
Another game.
Do we have to?
Yes.
I believe in AG. I'm taking the Jets. Stoney's gonna hate me so much.
You stole my thunder, man. Jets and the points. Got it. Jay.
Yeah, give me the Jets and the points. I think this is going to be a very sloppy game. I think they win off of field goals because their offense is atrocious.
Yeah.
Give me the Jets and the points.
Liz.
Where is this game at? I'm sorry.
New York.
Jets. In
okay.
New Jersey. New Jersey, New York.
I'll take the Jets then for the win and the cover.
No, they're getting points.
Oh, sorry. They're getting points. Okay,
yeah.
So I want the Jets for the win, but Panthers
You're taking the
for
points.
the point. There you go.
You're taking the Panthers to cut. If you got the Jets are going. Then they're taking the points. You just take Jets and points.
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, no worries. All right, yeah, AG, man. I really think that this is the game where AG gets the first win. That defense is going to make Bryce Young's life living hell. I mean, Bryce Young is playing better, but it's on the road, and I think that the Jets at home get the win. So Jets, Jets with the points.
Please.
All right, Patriots versus Titans. Patriots are 7-point favorites. Touchdown.
Versus the Titans. Oh, that's easy, man. Come on. They just fired their coach too. They're not going to be in no condition to be playing this game. I got Patriots all the way. Patriots are going to kill them.
Okay, yep. The Patriots are the cover. Jay.
Yep. Same thing. This is about to be a bloodbath. Give me the Patriots to cover.
Right. Liz.
Patriots as well.
All right, y'all. My upset special of the week. Titans in the points. I think anytime a coach gets fired, there's always this extra energy. They're more loose. They're more free. And I think the Titans with Cam Ward get the win at home. Upset
Fuck
special.
the Titans.
Do you even know who their
the
coach is right now?
No.
Mike, what the hell is it? Mike McCoy? I think their offensive coordinator.
It don't matter. They're going to play free.
Vrabel is about to bludgeon that team right there.
We'll see.
Give me the
you heard it here. Upset special. All right. Raiders versus Chiefs. Chiefs are 12.5 favorites. B.
Yeah, I have to go with the Chefs.
To cover?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Ooh. Jay.
Ooh. Well, I think the Raiders get the dub. I think the Chiefs are a little bit overrated, and they got the help from the refs
Okay,
this week.
so
So
Raiders in the
we'll
points.
come back to bite them in the ass. Give me the Raiders in the points.
But keep in mind they're at home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is an individual game right here. The
Yeah.
Raiders need this dub.
Don't matter. They're at home.
Liz.
Right.
Taylor Swift is going to be there with Caitlin, and all them
Taylor
guys.
Swift ain't gonna be there. So
Yeah,
That's how I knew we lost that game is because Caitlin
Taylor Swift.
and Taylor Swift
Yeah.
were there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm going with the Swifties. Give me the Chiefs
So-
for the win.
To the cover.
You use the right word with the word
Yes.
guys. We said Caitlin.
Wow. All right. I'm with Jay. I'm taking the Raiders, but I'm taking the Chiefs to win, but the Raiders with the points because they always play them close. Like I don't know what it is, but the Raiders seem to know how to play the Chiefs. It's crazy. So yeah, but I think the Chiefs win. All right, Saints and Bears. Bears are getting 5.5. B.
The Bears are getting 5.5.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, favorite to win 5.5. Sorry.
This is a home game, right? For the
Yep.
Bears.
In Chicago.
You know what? I'm liking what I'm seeing with the Bears. Actually, I think they're playing pretty good. What they did to Washington last night.
Come on.
Good defense.
Overrated.
I'm going with the Bears. I'm going with the Bears.
Bears in the cover.
Yeah.
Okay, Jay.
give me the Bears to cover.
All right, Liz.
This is my upset of the week. I'm going Saints. I just have a
I
feeling.
hope the Saints beat them. That'd be great.
I have a feeling. Like that's all I can say.
All right.
Saints
I'm
play
taking-
good ball now.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bears, but I'm taking the Saints to the points. The Bears to win, but the Saints with the points. I think it's a close game, and they probably win by a field goal. All right, Colts versus Chargers. Chargers are favored by 1.5. B.
Yeah, I can't pick the Chargers in this one. I gotta go with the Colts.
Colts. All right, Colts and points. Jay.
Give me the Chargers. You said the Chargers are favored by 1.5?
1.5, yeah.
Yep. Give me the Chargers to cover.
All right, Liz.
Dang, I don't know. Let's go Colts for the win.
Dang. So Colts and the points. All right.
Yes.
Oh,
Man.
she picked a divisional rival? What?
Yeah. Well,
That's some growth right there. I'm proud of you.
I'm with Jay. I'm taking the Chargers and the cover for sure. They win by a field goal. All right, Giants and Broncos. Broncos are are favored to win by 7. B.
I'm taking the Broncos, but I'm taking the points.
Okay.
I'm not taking them to cover.
All right, Jay.
Give me the Broncos. It's in Denver, right? Mile High City.
Yep.
Yes.
In Denver, give me the Broncos.
To cover.
And I think no. I think the
Take the Giants with the points.
Giants. Okay. Yep. Give me the Giants and the points, but I'm taking the Broncos to win.
Liz.
What was the number again?
7.
7.5.
Broncos are 7.5 or 7.
Okay, I'll go Broncos, but Giants
Taking
for
the points
points.
to the Giants.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm taking the Broncos to win, but I'll take the points to the Giants. I think it'll be a close game.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Commies versus the Cowboys. Commies are getting 2.5. B.
You know what? They're going against Cowboys, right? And this is in Arlington.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys are favored to win. No, they're not. Okay.
No,
I'm gonna take the Comanches.
Okay, to cover.
To cover.
All right, Jay.
Yeah. Give me the Commanders to cover. They just got their asses kicked last night by the Bears, so they need a dub.
Liz.
Pick me up.
Cowboys.
Cowboys in the points. All
Look
right.
at you being loyal. Look at you being loyal.
I'm going to say this. Something's up with Jaden Daniels. Like, he does not look like the guy last year, and I think it's because they have more tape on him.
Jay said that last week. Jay said that last week.
I told you it's that knee. He don't look like
and I saw it last night. That's why
it's the knee, but it's also the fact that his decision making is not as good as it was last year. Like the fumble in the red zone.
When you injure, you tend to try to not make mistakes or put yourself in a compromising position where you can get further injured.
Yeah.
So I think he's just trying to play a little bit different.
What's up, man, Henry?
That's fair. But that throw in the red zone was ridiculous. Like, he totally underthrew that, and that was a horrible throw. I'm taking the Cowboys at home. Dak's offense. I mean, they can't stop a nosebleed, but they can put a point for sure.
Speaking of Juju.
Right? No pun intended. All right. Whackers versus the Cardinals. Whackers are getting 6.5. B.
Oh, this is in
Arizona.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Brissett should be the quarterback for the. I don't think Murray's going to play.
Yeah, he's not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. I think I still got the Cardinals in this one. I don't believe in the Packers yet. I just don't. I think they're just a bunch of hot air.
They barely beat the Bengals. Like, come on, the game was like within 6 points almost.
And that was at home.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. So Cardinals in the points. Jay.
Packers to cover. I'm not even sure Arizona will be able to even score a touchdown, man.
Wow. Arizona almost beat the Colts, right?
Almost don't count. Okay. All
right.
But it's close.
Yeah.
Let's go Green Bay.
To cover?
To cover.
Yeah.
Never say those words ever again.
Yeah, exactly.
FTP
all the time. Yeah. FTP all the time. I'm with B, dude.
Lucky we love you, Liz. Because that has no bear in here.
Give me the Cardinals to win and the points. Cardinals will win this game, and the Whackers will go home. All right. Falcons versus the Niners. Niners are getting favored by 2.5. B.
Is McAdoodle still playing?
I don't think. But Kittle might be back this week, so they get a boost a little bit.
What is the 7th? Yeah, he should be back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I
said Falcons are favored by 2.5.
No. Niners.
Niners are okay.
Mm-hmm. And is that San Francisco?
Mm-hmm. No Fred Warner. He's out for the rest of the year.
Upset City.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go with Brandon on that one. Niners,
So you're taking the Falcons and the points. Gotcha.
Yeah, taking the Falcons.
Same.
All right. Falcons and the points.
Falcons and the points, man. That defense is beat up, and I do not believe in Mac Jones to keep them afloat. I don't trust him. Not at all.
So I'm gonna take the Niners, but I'm gonna take the Falcons with the points because Bijan Robinson scares me for the Falcons, but I need to see more from Penix. And Robert Saleh is a really good defensive coach. He'll find ways.
I like that, Robbie. I like that.
So you're taking the Niners?
I'm taking the Niners, but I'm taking the points of the Falcons.
Okay.
All right. And now to our games. Liz, your Texans go to Seattle. Seattle is favored to win by 3.
Yeah, I don't care. Texans. Thank you.
Texans at points. All right.
Who are they playing? You kind of cut out there.
They're playing Seahawks.
Seahawks in Seattle.
Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
And who's favorite?
Seattle.
The Seahawks to cover.
Okay.
Damn.
Seahawks to cover.
B.
Sorry, Liz. Sorry.
It's all right, Jay. We're motivated underdogs, so we're good.
It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good test.
As much as I want to go with you there, Liz, on that pick.
I know.
I can't. Seattle just came off of handling Jacksonville very well. I'm going Seattle at home.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in Jacksonville.
All right, so you're taking Seattle to cover?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna take Seattle, but I'm gonna give Texans the points. I think the game's won by a field goal. So all right, guys. Lions and Buccaneers, probably the game of the week. Monday Night Football, and I think hopefully they're rolling out the muscle jerseys for this one, the black jerseys. Oh, I hope they do. They always do it on Monday night. So, because Seattle last year, we roll out the black jerseys, didn't we? Right?
Yep.
So I think they're going to do it for the Bucs too. So let's go. The Lions are favored by 5.5.
That's too much in my opinion, but the Lions will win. But I'm taking the points.
Okay.
Double-digit disco.
Yeah. Jay.
Lions will win, but I'm taking the points, man. Our secondary is banged up. No Brian Branch. Kirby Joseph is going to be reevaluated. So I think Baker Mayfield will be able to have our way with his defense. It's the first one to flinch. I don't think the Lions will flinch first. Give me the Lions, but I'm taking the points.
Liz.
All right. I'm going to go Lions because y'all Detroit, y'all got this, right? So I'm going to go Lions.
All right.
Nate, y'all forgetting Baker is missing half his offense. Like we're missing half our defense.
He's missing Urban.
Irving's out.
Luka's not out.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah,
Finally?
Hey,
he's going to be out for a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
You know,
Urban is the biggest thing, though.
Yeah,
I know they got Mike White. I mean, what's his name, White back there, but White ain't Urban. Okay,
but Evans might be returning.
Mike Evans.
They got two. He's one guy.
Godwin gone. Godwin is out.
Mike Evans.
Godwin's out. Yeah.
What about McMillan?
McMillan's
he's still
no, he's out for the rest of the year. He's out for the year.
Yeah.
Really?
They got Tez Johnson and they got Shepard now. Those are their starting receivers. Unless Mike
Shepard
Evans
would probably be a concern because
Tez Johnson is a beast though. He had a nice week last week.
Yeah.
No,
nice week.
Aleem McNeil is playing this game. It's gonna be a different game up front for the Lions.
You know what? Just sit him. Let him come back after the bye week, man.
No, we need him.
This is preseason game.
Yeah. All right. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready for this?
Sorry.
We're gonna whoop their ass. All right. I'm telling you something about the Lions. Whenever we get our ass kicked, we come back and kick ass. Like that's just period. Like the Lions raise hell on fire whenever they lose a game. They come back and they put belt to ass. Baker's gonna be so on the ground, it's not even gonna be funny. Give me the Lions and kicking ass to cover easily.
37-27 Lions.
Yeah. We'll probably put up 40, 50 points on this game for sure.
We're gonna see a whole bunch of free Brian Branch shirts.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's another thing too. This defense, you know this defense is gonna play inspired for Brian Branch. You know how this brotherhood is with this team. They are gonna play for their brother, and they are gonna put some belt to ass. All right.
Well, let me just go down our standings.
I was just about to ask.
Oh yeah.
Of course, you're gonna ask.
Yeah, because everybody else is probably the shit.
You're not my favorite person right now, Jay.
Oh.
Anyway. Jay's at the top of the list, and Miles get it over with. He's 51-24.
Way to go, Jay.
Anyway, he's not really going out in too many branches, that's for sure. Nate, me and Liz are both 42-33. We're tied for second. And Nate, man, what happened to you, bro?
Dude, these games, I'm telling you, these games go back and forth. Like you look at the Commanders and Bears game. If Daniels doesn't fumble the ball, they win that game. If you look at the Panthers game, freaking if Panthers it's back and forth, man.
Well, I mean, you're 41-35. I mean, you're only about.
I'm only one game behind y'all. Like y'all, come on.
What's my record again?
You're still in last place, though. I'm not going to tell you what your record is again, man.
Yeah.
All I know is we're gonna catch you slipping, Jay.
Nah,
we're gonna catch you slipping, Jay. Watch.
It's a long season.
Right after that bye, I'm catching you slipping.
It's a long season. So.
Yeah, it is. We got like
Robbie, come on, man.
Robbie I don't lose. Okay, Robbie.
Yeah.
Come on in, Robbie.
All right. Well, that wraps up our Pic'em segment. So we're gonna hop into the Lions and Bucs talk, and we'll see you.
Adios, boys.
Liz.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys, Bucs and Lions. Let's dive into it. What are y'all's thoughts going into the game so far? We'll start with EB.
Well, this is probably a game. Well, this is going to be the game of the week anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Lions got. It seems like every week they got something to prove to the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Every week, and I think they got something to prove to their own fans too. Some of these fans are hilarious.
Ridiculous.
2 games we lost. Oh my God, we're not going to be this, and we're going for a losing season, dude. It's 2 games.
Come on, man.
And a tough schedule. I mean,
people don't understand.
I hate most Lions fans.
Yeah.
I hate most Lions
people.
fans.
People don't understand like what it means to be good. Okay,
some of them are just
when you're good, everybody comes after you. And they're going to try to go after you, whether it's in the game, whether it's after the game, whether it's whatever. They're going to try to come at you, and you're not going to win every game. Let's be honest, But hey, exactly. I'm going to read you this. Let me read you this real quick. That I saw this. This explains the Lions in perfect sense and their fan base. The Lions have lost 4 total regular season games over the last 2 seasons. 23 games. And every time gets treated as a season-defining catastrophic situation. They are seemingly the only NFL team that isn't allowed to have a bad week. That is 100% facts. Mm-hmm. And that's straight on the fan base, because the fan base thinks that we should win every game by 30 to 40 points. And that's just not going to happen with some of these good teams. It's just not.
It's not the real NFL, first of all. Of course, I don't know what the real NFL is anymore, but
B, real quick, I want to touch on something you just said, man. So true. Like, some of these Lions fans think that these like Lions aren't going to lose. They're going to lose. It's the NFL. No team goes undefeated.
Exactly. Yeah.
The Lions had a historical season last season, only losing 2 games. That was a historical season. There's only been like a couple other teams in the whole NFL to be able to do that. And I'm not even mad. Yeah, I'm mad at the Lions lost, but I'm not even upset like, oh my God, the season's over, man. You went to a desperate Chiefs team that got a lot of win.
They had to win.
With your team all beat up. Yeah, it was kind of written in the stars for you to lose. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Any person that watches football would have understood that. Now, did we want them to win? Absolutely. But now they're coming home. They haven't lost any back-to-back games in almost 2 years.
2 years. Yep.
2 years. So best believe that they're back on track. They know what they have to do. Every player have came out and admitted to their mistakes and said they needed to get better, and they're focused on getting better.
Mm-hmm.
And what better way to do it than coming back home before the bye week, backs against the wall, against a Buccaneers team that's riding hot.
Exactly. Brandon, what do you think?
Yeah, and I think we're going to have – this is going to be our revenge game. Just remember last year what happened.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, for sure.
And we're probably going to try to – I don't want to say it like being violent about it, but I think we're going to try to kill Baker Mayfield because he was the one that was killing us last year. So, dude, try to run out the pocket. Just try to run out the pocket. You are going to get blew out.
The way they played Lamar is kind of the way they're going to play Baker.
That's exactly what I was about to say. You have to compress the pocket. Don't give him any running lanes to get out of there because he don't care about running and he ain't sliding unless he wide open to slide. Baker running into you. So, I like how Baker Mayfield plays. I think he's developed into a very good quarterback. I think he's a dangerous quarterback now, reckless at the same time because he'll still give you those Brett Favre hold my beer moments and just throw that boy up. So if Kirby,
he is like Brett Favre,
YOLO,
but he's faster. Now here's the thing: if Kirby is even 75%, he'll get a pick this week because Baker gonna give him an opportunity to get one. If we can keep him in, if we can condense that pocket and press it from the center with Aleem coming back in there, I think it's gonna be a tough day for the Bucs. But they always play us tough. I still think we win by 10, at least by 10 points though.
Yeah, you alluded to a point that I want to bring up. I don't think Kirby's playing, man. If you listen to Dan's presser, they're really looking at Kirby's situation, and he doesn't look right. He needs to sit down and get healthy because we need him for the long stretch.
For sure.
They trust their guys, like it or not. They trust the guys they have out there. Like Shep says it all the time. You have 69 people on this team, and we all expect them to come out and play balls out every time. Like, we don't expect a letdown or a drop off. And so when you have that mentality, they're not going to throw somebody out there that's banged up. They need to rest Kirby. I would love him to be out there, but he needs to rest.
I don't know what they did in that blue tent because I thought the way he was walking off the field was like he was done for the year.
It's so crazy, man.
Over, man. They the Terminator and start running around.
They gave him a shot at that fun juice. That's what they did.
They gave him some Jamba juice or something, man. They gave him something, whatever they get, man.
They dropped some Incredible Hulk blood in a sore on his knee or something. I don't know, but he came out there firing on all cylinders.
It was funny because the sideline reporter, she was saying, he got out, he was walking, then he started walking real fast, and he started running.
Then he
started,
it's like
somebody got him a shot of something. She's got a shot of something.
That's Winter Soldier super serum right there, bro.
Yeah,
right.
It's like watching Thor. It's like watching Thor get his juice back whenever he becomes human. You know, like the guy just comes out of nowhere, and then you see him blowing up people on the sidelines. Like, damn, Kirby, what the hell happened?
You know something? I want to say this. I would not be surprised if he did sit out this game because
going into the bye.
Yeah, going into the bye, you want to be able to rest him. Brian Branch is
3 weeks of rest. Yes.
Avonte Maddox
and Jay, not to cut you off. I'm sorry. I honestly thought that Branch was going to be a candidate to sit this game out regardless of suspension anyway, just because of going into the bye. Now, here's the thing that was in the back of my mind that thought that maybe they would still try to play them was because this game has more implications than losing to the Chiefs. You never want to lose NFC games because seeding down the line, it could affect it, especially if you're running neck and neck with another team. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say that I think they believe in their guys, right? I think Harper really showed that he could play. And is Avonte Maddox healthy?
No, he's out.
He's not.
He's out. Okay.
He's out.
So Strickland will have to come in.
Strickland got
released.
Oh yeah, he did. What the hell?
Yeah, that's how he got Fuller.
Kyle Fuller.
Oh yeah, Kyle Fuller. Okay. Anyway,
it's gonna be a match between a bunch of Jags on the back end.
And if the Lions didn't believe in them, they would have not signed these guys. I'm just going to put it out there. The Lions have full faith in all their players out there. They know they can make football plays, and that's what they need to do. So I won't be surprised if Kirby Joseph sit out either. I mean, he needs it.
Let me ask y'all a question. The last game, I would probably say, and you can tell me if I'm wrong or not, but we played a lot of zone in that game.
That's what killed them.
But the problem is that they did it because they're down cornerbacks, and they're not really good man quarterbacks.
But our linebackers suck in zone pass defense, bro. They suck. Our linebackers, they're not good in zone.
Yes and no. I would say that with the Chiefs, they live in the middle. Like, they have Worthy that's got speed. They got Taquan Thornton that's got speed, but you still had your safeties out there. So they killed us in the middle because that's what the Kansas City Chiefs do with Travis Kelce. He's their safety blanket. The Bucs don't do that. The Bucs will take shots downfield. We saw that against the Niners. So, for me, I think you still got to play zone. I don't know if you play man with some of these bigger guys, especially if Evans comes back. You can't play zone you can't play man to man with Evans. He will.
If you put Trey Flowers in there, you can, because that's what he's big and physical. He's 6'3".
Shit, I don't know about that one.
I
know Meek Robinson can't be out there.
Don't let me start on Trey Flowers. That guy's
maybe Fuller.
He's a big garbage guy. That's all he is. That was a desperation sign. I think the Lions got on that whole situation. That dude
Fuller's a bigger dude. Yeah.
I like the Fuller sign way better than I like that Flowers. Hell no. Nope.
So so if we play man, how aggressive are you going to be on Baker?
Very aggressive. I'm talking about very aggressive.
You will be saying that Alex and Barnes will be getting a lot of pass rushes.
I don't think they give Baker any time to move, to get in the pocket. They want to get to him and get him down as soon as possible. Get that ball out of his hands as soon as possible.
What's their line like? I know they were on their third guard or something like that.
Tristan Wirth is playing and two other starters. They're missing two starters. They're missing their right tackle and one of their guards.
Okay. That's probably
I think it's the opposite guard. So it's the left guard and the right tackle that are missing right now.
This is a game. This is what I was alluding to earlier. This is a game where our D line really needs to step up. And with Aleem McNeil coming in there, DJ Reader and the rookie Tyleek Williams should be able to have a little more wind to give us a little. And DJ Reader played his butt off last week. So Tyleek didn't have a great game, but this having Aleem in there for even if you play just 30 snaps, it should give you some wind to be able to go full tilt every time you're in there.
Yeah, and I'll go a step farther on that. This is a 97 game. Like, this is why you have 97 out there, because 97 is going to raise havoc and hell on Baker Mayfield. The thing is, he's going to have to wrap up because Baker is very slippery at times. And when he runs, he likes to run straight. He doesn't run sideways. He runs straight up the middle. So either you clog up the middle and force him to go east or west, where you have your linebackers and your ends coming at him. But that's the key, is you have to contain Baker.
For sure. And that's the key that's the thing I'm saying about Aleem McNeil. That pressure up the middle, Baker don't like that. Most quarterbacks don't like that pressure up the middle, man.
No.
If we can get that going and keep and without losing our rush integrity though. Don't give them gaps to run through. I think he's going to be in trouble all day. And to your point about Aiden Hutchinson, if he's getting double teams, Aleem McNeil can pass rush from the middle. So can Tyleek Williams. That's what I'm saying. If they got to keep doubling Aiden, and remember the last time Aiden faced the Bucs, how many sacks did he get? Yeah,
3?
How many sacks?
Well, the playoff he got 3, right? I think.
No. Even though we lost to them in that regular season game, he sacked
4.5 sacks.
He had 4.5 sacks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Hutch had 4.5 sacks, and they were doubling him.
Player, but he got home. Hutchinson got home.
He's also going to be going against Wirfs, with one of the better left tackles. So that's going to be fun to watch.
Oh, he was playing that game too.
I was going to say, it didn't matter. I think Aiden got their number. They got this offensive line's number. That's them going to be so worried about him. Our other guys need to be ready to step up and make some things happen.
Absolutely, for sure. Let's move to the offense. How does the offense attack the Tampa Bay's defense?
I bet you David Montgomery starts this game.
Sure will. I was just going to
do the same thing. They're going to do the same thing they do to every other defense.
David Montgomery.
I don't worry about their offense. Their offense is not a point of worry to me. The defense is more of a point of worry.
I think we're going to be more smash mouth this game because we want to keep Baker off the field just like we wanted to keep Patrick off the field.
Long drives. Yeah.
I was listening to Dan Campbell's press conference from today. I guarantee everything in me is telling. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But everything in me is telling me that David Montgomery is going to be the first series of this game, and we're going to try to get him out early.
No doubt, they're going to try to involve him more. I'll say this: you better find out where 50 is on the field pretty damn quick, because our young guys are going to be affiliated with number 50 very quickly because that guy's a beast inside. Like, he will push the pocket. He will blow up crap left and right. If you can neutralize 50, you will be fine. Goff won't even sniff a sack because I don't trust their ends. I trust more of that number 50 Vita Vea inside that he will blow shit up if you don't contain him.
Haloti Nada Jr.
Yeah, exactly.
And to tell you the truth, in the last game that they played, he wasn't that much of but we had a different inside core though at the time.
We have more veterans types.
We had Zeitler.
Frank Ragnow was just killing them.
And Vito was coming off an injury, B.
Yeah, you remember that play where Monty ran in for like about 2 or 3 yards,
and Frank pushed
Ragnow just cleaned his clock. Yeah,
but Vita Vea was coming off of an injury that game too. Remember, he was just getting back. So we're gonna. I don't think he's banged up now. We're gonna get full Vita Vea this time. But
100%.
Frank. What is his name? Hank Fraley. I think he's gonna have our O-line with a good plan to handle Vita. We'll see.
I agree. Let me ask you a question because I kind of alluded to this before the show started. So let me say this about Johnny Morton. I like Johnny Morton. I think Johnny Morton, for the most part, has called really solid games. Like B said, the offense has been humming. It's been moving. But the one thing that I am having a little trouble with Johnny Morton on is, you remember the Chiefs game? Johnny called 2 straight, I don't know if they were screenplays or they were just throw on the side and try to beat your guy in space. when they didn't have enough blockers. But you literally did that 2 times in a row, which killed the drive. And I'm sorry, and I'll keep saying this till I'm dead in the face. Football is played north and south. It is not played east and west. Like, I hate those calls. And when I see those calls, it gives me Ben Johnson vibes, because one of the things that Ben Johnson did a lot last year when he was the OC, he called those crap ass, throw to the side and pray your blockers have enough blocking to get the guys in space. I just don't like those plays.
You're not going to like
it kills
them,
the
you're not
drive.
going to continue to light up, and they're going to continue to run those. You know why they do that? To see how the defense is going to react. Every offensive possession is not going to result in a score or a touchdown. That's just the plain simple fact.
I get that.
They're testing out what the defense's flexibilities are. If they can throw screen passes and bust their ass with that, then they know they can do that.
But they're not. That's the point. They're not doing it with those plays.
They got a lot of speed.
Every team is different, Nate. I'm just trying to tell you, that's how offenses work. Good offenses try your ass. That's what they do. Yeah. That's what they do to defenses. They said, let me see if we can throw this at them.
No, I get it.
Throw this at them.
And they got a lot of speed and space guys. Think about it.
They do.
Jameer Gibbs. Amon Ra. They got a lot of speed and space guys.
But here's my pushback. When you have guys like Gibbs, Amon-Ra, and J-Mo on the sides, and you're pushing the ball in their hands, and you got a bunch of crazy-ass defenders trying to go at their legs or knees, do you think that's a good play?
It depends.
It doesn't make a difference, Nate, what you think. The point is that's how the offense is run, because they have to they're testing the defense out. You're not gonna every possession you get. It'd be nice if you could score every possession, but this is the reason why offensive coordinators are the way they are, because they have to test that defense.
Yeah.
Well, notice after those.
They're going to do a lot more of that this whole season.
Perfect example with the trick play that, Kansas City was kind of shutting down the run game, even on the goal line. So what did they do? They faked. They were acting like Jared Goff was the receiver. They didn't know the ball was going to Jared Goff. They were really
that was poorly blocked itself.
That's why he scored. Yeah.
But notice after those 2 calls, Johnny didn't call those the rest of the game. Because I think he realized, hey, they're not blocking, so what the hell am I calling these plays? We're just getting negative yards after negative yards.
Testing them out, feeling them out. He switched it up.
That's part of the program. That's just part of the program.
Yeah,
you just gotta bend with it. That's all.
Again,
it might frustrate you as a fan, but they're just
it's stupid, because I see that crap in college.
It's not stupid, Nate. It's part of the game.
It's dumb because you don't.
It's
first
not
off,
dumb.
Almost
it's offense.
Time out. In college, it works because defenders aren't that smart. Okay, a lot of these dudes aren't even going to make the NFL. When you look at the NFL, you have bigger, better athletes with more speed, and a lot of times you don't have enough blockers to get in front of your speed guys. You literally have to fake them out, and the Lions don't do that. That's not their MO.
You know the problem with you, Nate, is
a toss or a counter.
This is what I'm talking about. Fans and the offense. They do this play. They've been doing this play, screen passing all this whole season, and they still managed to put up 34 points, 38 points, 52 points.
No, I get that.
They put up points in the last game.
They scored a touchdown with a screen pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown just a couple weeks ago. But I think the problem is the inconsistency in how they run the screens. That's what you're frustrated with. Because when they run it right, we always get a first down or a big play off of it.
You have to have your blockers on point every time. If you don't, your players are going to get hurt or you're going to have negative yards. And let's be honest. If that drive, you don't have those negative plays, maybe we score some more points. Maybe we move the ball. That's what I'm trying to say.
But I think what they're trying to say, though, is a lot of times you're calling plays early in the game to set up something different later in the game. You're giving them the same look and you're running something totally different out of it. And now you may have a sneaky screen that looks like the screen you ran earlier that's going a total opposite direction, and a big play comes of it. So, you got to do it just to keep the defense honest.
It's a chess match.
It's a perfect example of how the offense works. When they played Baltimore, they ran this play where they motioned Amon St. Brown inside to block for a running play, and two of the plays that they ran were running plays, and Amon came in there. So what happens on that fourth down play that they need to have? They bring Amon in there, and he breaks out of the line and gets the first down as he threw it out. Because they were expecting it to be a run. Yeah, they were expecting it to be a run. They juked the defensive minds of Baltimore Ravens. They fixated those players on focusing at the run. So
I would like
dropped it right here.
And a couple of runs weren't even successful. Well, one of the runs wasn't even successful.
I would challenge all y'all to find out and show me what the completion rating on those plays have been so far this year. I would love to know those numbers.
I know, Nate. I'll say I've been saying this for years. We are the most inconsistent screen team in the league. We're inconsistent with it. We're either going to do really good or it's going to suck. That's just how our screen game has been. And I don't know if that's because maybe they don't rep those as much as they should, or it's because we lost some of the more athletic interior offensive linemen, and we got these guys that are still either learning or, in Graham Glasgow's situation, just not athletic enough.
Yeah. And that brings up a good point.
Whenever they get Sewell out in front of a screen, it's almost successful every time.
Right. Oh, yeah. Sewell's a road grader. He'll run over everybody. But that brings up a point, too. Like that play where he got J-Mo in the touchdown play, that was a good call because that was a kind of a jet sweep kind of end around, and he used his speed to get to the end zone. I'm okay with those kind of plays. I just don't like the fact that you throw the ball literally parallel to your player. And here's another one, too. What about the one where he threw to Gibbs and Gibbs didn't catch it? Like, you got to be careful with those because if it's a backward pass, that's a fucking fumble if you don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Because it puts a lot of stress on your blockers and the guys to catch it. Like, everything has to be on point. That's all I'm saying. And I just call it one time, fine. If it doesn't work, don't call it 2 times in a row.
But now you got to look at plays. You said it. We all said it earlier. Gibbs wasn't having that great of a game from a yards average perspective. But you're trying to get the ball in one of your playmakers' hands to make them make something happen. That's the reason they do things like that. That's one of those plays where let's just get it to Gibbs and let them make something happen. And that's what that is.
It's always the score that dictates it, too. If they're behind in score, you're going to see plays like that. And that's just what every team does that. And I know you say, well, we're not every team, we're the Lions. But no, every team does that. That's just NFL football.
I agree, but I just see it more failed on our side than I see it on other teams. I don't know. Maybe it's
that's because you pay attention to the lines, which is fine, but I've seen it fail plenty of times on other teams.
But even with that, though, Nate, look on the bright side. They're still the best offense in the league.
Yeah, I mean, but what I'm saying is, like, you look at that drive, you look at the Amon-Ra St. Brown, those are points that you take off the board or possibly to win the game. You know, in tight games, the margin's very thin, you know, and you got to have more successful drives than stalled drives. You know what I'm saying?
It's a chess match. It's almost like boxing or mixed martial arts when you keep going low and then you fake it and go high. You're trying to catch them off guard. You're trying to feel them out and see what they're reacting to, what they're biting on, what fakes they biting on, you know, all that stuff. That's why they're so versatile, because a lot of times they run the ball very well, and then Jared Goff will break open the pass to J-Mo, or he'll break open.
Run pass. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure.
Everything's a setup. Everything is a setup.
Everything is a
good
setup.
Offensive quarterback. The thing that bothers me about the Lions is the only thing that concerns me about the Lions. They can never get behind. They just can't. They can't get behind. Either they got to be tying the score, or they got to be ahead. Because if they get that much behind, you beat this team.
You know,
because they're not coming back. They don't have an offense to do that.
Know something, though,
it's amazing that I say that, but they don't have an offense to do that.
You're right, because we don't rely on explosive plays downfield all the time.
You know something? I disagree with that, though, because look at what they did against Houston.
One time.
Absolutely.
One time. Also, and you know what they got? And you know, half of that problem was because they were throwing interceptions left and right in the second half.
But also, too, B has a point, because if you look at the Eagles, that's their problem, right? When the Eagles get down, all they have is a freaking tush push. They don't have an offense. Like, their offense is ass.
The Eagles tush push when they're trying to get the first down.
That's what I'm saying. That's their offense. You take away the tush push by putting them in 3rd and longs.
But
that's where the line.
If you regulate Goff to pass, All right. And I mean, he's a good passer. He's accurate. But at the same time, you got to remember what the defense is like. The defense knows you're passing. So that puts more strain in your offense. This is what happened at the end of the Kansas City game. They kept coming after him because they knew they had a pass to win the game. Yeah. And Goff is a great – he's just not a great scrambler. That's not nothing his fault. He's just not athletically. That's all.
He's better at play action, and if you're not running the ball effectively, you don't got to be running it for 5-6 yards a clip. But if you're not being effective in your run game, you can't use your play action. And Goff is the best play action quarterback in the NFL. If he doesn't have that, he's mediocre. I'm sorry.
And I'll go a step further with that, with B's point, that I think the Lions could get back in games that like maybe less than 10 points. Yeah. Not 3 touchdowns for sure, probably not.
Well, yeah.
Because they predicate on the running game. However, I've always said the Lions, they got to stay on schedule. That is the key. The Lions, if they stay on schedule, they're unstoppable.
Well, that's
the frustrating part
with Baltimore. They didn't lead the whole game in Baltimore. They were down by what was it at the time, like
7 points.
Yeah.
You know, like they're able to play from behind. The thing is that they have to be able to control the ball and take the wheel from the other team. That's what the Lions do.
And remember, coming from behind, guys, your defense is who has to be consistent. When you're a team coming from behind, that means you're getting help from defense and you're getting help from special teams. If you're not getting help from those other ones, your offense can keep scoring all day. But if you're not stopping the other team, you're not coming back.
And also, too, like, because the Lions like to run the football, they are a running team. We can all agree on that everything's predicated on the run, that if you're down 10 points, you can still run the football. If you're down 21 points, you're not running the football because time is running out and you're needing to score points. And like B said, that's where you put stress on the line because now you're asking guys who, in my opinion, are not really
road graders,
blockers, or road graders. They're
road graders trying to going backward.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So
but here's the thing that frustrates me about our offense. We have the pieces to be a chameleon offense. We should be an offense who can throw it 50 times and beat you, who can run it 50 times and beat you, who can be balanced and beat you because we have dynamic players at every skill position. I think once this line really meshes together and gets it, because I don't think they've gotten it. That's who's been the inconsistent piece of the offense. It's been the offensive line. They've been very inconsistent this year. Even in games we've won, I've still seen some inconsistencies when it comes to the offensive line. And while we've had some stagnant drives, I think once they get it together, we'll be a little bit better. But when you got speed on the outside like J-Mo, a guy who's a Swiss Army knife like Amon-Ra, a tight end who's arguably already a top 3 tight end in the NFL, and 2 running backs who both can break a game open or run you over, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to score any kind of way.
Absolutely. And good luck stopping all those weapons. Like, pick your poison. But let's move on to our segment of who's got it better. We don't have a Bucs fan, so we're just we'll be honest with our positions.
Really?
All right. For the most part. All right. I mean, I'll be honest. I don't know. I mean, whatever. All right. Quarterback, Jared Goff or Baker Mayfield? Who's better?
Ooh, that's a close one. Right
this
now,
year? Strictly this year?
Strictly this year. I'm
going for this game, yeah. Who do you think? Baker?
I say it's a push.
Nope, because Baker is throwing it as good as I don't want to say as efficient because he's not afraid to throw it downfield more than Goff is because Goff is a great check down guy. But Baker is being able to be a complete quarterback this year, and to me, he's leading the MVP candidates at the moment.
Put Goff's numbers and Baker's numbers next to each other; they're almost identical. They really are. Nobody's talking about Goff how well he's playing, even in the losses. He plays well. He played well in the Whackers game. He played well in the Chiefs game.
I get it, Nate, but a lot of and people get on my case about saying this. A lot of those passes are I don't want incompletions because Dan Campbell and team was really making they were really banging that in his head about getting completions. So he checks it down too soon a lot of times.
Okay.
So a lot of those, but yeah, you can't keep checking it down to 3-yard games and then we end up punting all the time. And then it looks like your numbers look great from an efficiency standpoint because you're constantly checking it down. That's the thing. Baker is making game-winning plays more
Because he has
times
to.
than
His team is in flux right now. You
so
know?
right. So that's what I'm saying.
You can't penalize him for
We're
that.
talking, but we're talking player to player. So the point of it being, if Baker is making more game-winning plays than Goff is making game-winning plays, I gotta give the edge to Baker.
Baker's playing more of the Superman role. Goff's doing what he's supposed to be doing because he has the running game to follow with it.
Dude, I saw at least three passes in the last 2 games where J-Mo broke wide open a half second after Goff checked it down. All he had to do was wait a half second.
I mean, again, you know, when you're a good team, you don't want to put your quarterbacks in a lot of risk. Baker his middle name is Risk. You said Brett Favre, right?
Danger.
Brett Favre don't give a crap about what he throws up. He'll throw up 20 interceptions. He'll probably say, I got 30 touchdowns. So it doesn't matter. But okay, that's fine.
I'm just going right now for the first 6 games. I'll take Baker right now. I'll give it to them.
All right.
By hair.
We got to keep these shorter because we can't have huge debates on this. Sorry. Running backs. Whose room's better?
Come on. Lions.
Moving on.
They running backups.
All right. Receivers. Whose room's better?
Us.
Us for this game.
Okay.
Us, period.
O-line.
O-line. They're missing 2 starters. I'm going to go us. We're missing 1 starter.
All right. Tight ends.
I say push.
Us.
Yeah, Laporta's playing out of his mind. That catch on the touchdown was
Brock Wright. Don't forget Brock Wright is still playing good, too.
He needs a block better.
Not last game, Brock sucked. Go back and watch that tape, bro. He was terrible last game.
I get it, but we got two tight ends that can really be.
He needs a block better. Seriously.
Yes.
I agree.
All right, defense, D-line.
With McNeil coming back, I'm going to say us because Elijah Clancy's not in for this season, is he? He's done for the season, right?
Yeah, Clancy.
Interior D-line, I'll give it to them because we don't know what McNeil is going to be yet coming off of ACL. So I'm going to give it to the Bucs interior. But ends, us.
Yeah, I say us because of that.
I was going to say us.
You got Reader, and you got Tyleek.
They don't have any ends.
All right, linebackers.
Muhammad, Aiden Hutchinson.
But you got to put Reader and Tyleek together to make one Vita Bay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
True.
All right, linebackers. But that's only one player.
I'm going.
Who they got?
They got Devontae. They got Levante.
Levante David. Ooh, that's. I'm gonna give it to them just on him.
Yeah, Levante David's pretty damn good. yeah. He's still balling out.
No. First of all, let's do linebackers as a whole, not just because of one player.
Well, I know.
Because
Levante David's the best linebacker.
I'm hoping that Zach Cunningham comes in this game. If Zach Cunningham comes in the game, then I would say the Lions have that.
What about Grant Stewart, B? That was y'all boy in the offseason.
It wasn't my boy. That was Nate's boy.
That's my boy. Shit. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about the linebackers is that did y'all notice that in that game the Lions played 3 linebackers and the Chiefs played 3 linebackers? You just don't hear that in the NFL anymore, especially with the way that the offenses are spread out nowadays. So
and the Chiefs linebackers outplayed our linebackers head and shoulders.
They did.
Well, they got good linebackers though. Chanel and what's his face? Yeah, those 2 are balls.
Nick Bolton.
Bolton. Hell, Bolton is
Nick Bolton is a beast.
Yeah.
All right. Secondary.
Us.
Who is in their secondary? Who's still in their secondary?
McCullum.
Oh, they still got.
They got McCullum.
They got McCullum, and they still got what's his face?
Winfield.
The one that they traded Carlton
Winfield.
Davis.
Isn't Winfield there?
No.
Yeah, Winfield's there.
Yeah.
Winfield Jr.
I would say right now it's them because I don't know who the fuck we're gonna play.
Our starting first 5 DBs are out. So except for Amit.
All right.
White, and you got to remember, you forgot about Whiteside. Whiteside's pretty damn good corner.
Yeah, they got us there.
All right, let's go to special teams, and you can include kick returns and all that stuff. Clay Freeman, man.
Us by a big
Money
margin.
Bates. All right, and then finally coaching.
Us. Whoa,
Wolves is a pretty hell of a coach, man.
Yes, he is. He's
I would say us
coach.
by a little bit. Bowles is a hell of a coach.
Bowles is
like
a good ass coach.
I like them both, man.
But give me Dan Campbell any day of the week.
Oh yeah, I mean I take Dan Campbell any day of the week, but
Dan's the man.
I don't underestimate Bowles.
Yeah,
Bowles
a hell of a coach.
Most underestimated coach.
Bowles and Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell is a motivator and people really underestimate his intelligence. Dan Campbell is a very smart man.
Smart guy, yes, he is.
He's not
I think also people underestimate Bowles too.
He's a
I
very
think
smart
that about
Bowles
Bowles.
makes better in-game decisions, though.
And he's a better defensive coordinator. All right. Predictions. Let's talk about it. Let's wrap it up. Give me your prediction, your score prediction, and give me a bold take. B, start with you.
The score, I'll have to go 32 to 30. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. 32 to 30. And bold prediction. Otherwise, my prediction of 32 to 30 is going to sound funny when I say this, but the secondary is going to hold their own. it's kind of a wishy-washy.
I mean, that is kind of bold. I mean, to be honest with you, because you look at the match unit we have to deal with. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know what's going to happen there. Okay. Brandon, and by the way, thank you for coming on the show, Brandon. You're always welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime
Oh,
you
yeah.
No
always
problem,
good.
man. No problem. I got it 37-27, Lions. We're going to win by 10. I think David Montgomery gets 2 touchdowns. Jahmyr Gibbs gets 1 touchdown, and St. Brown gets a touchdown. So they're going to that record that they have for the trio will get even bigger,
break it.
and the record they have for the duo will get even bigger. So that's my
break
bold
it the
pick.
next one. If they do it, they break it. They break the Moose Johnson and Emmett Smith
Yep.
record.
They already broke it.
No, they tied it.
No,
I thought they broke it the last game.
No,
They
14.
didn't even score. Neither one of them scored.
No, not that game. The game when Moose Johnson was calling it.
They tied it. They tied it.
They tied it. Okay.
You talked about it. All right, Jay.
I'm going to say 35-30 Detroit. I'm going to say my bold take is Aiden Hutchinson gets at least 3 sacks, and
That's a
Derek
bold
Barnes
take.
gets another interception off of Baker Mayfield.
Oh, stealing my freaking thunder, dude. Shit, I was going to say that about a linebacker. Thank you, Jay. All right. That's all good. It's all good. All right. I'm going to say 45-20. We're gonna whoop that ass. I'm telling you, man. When the Lions lose, they have hell's fury on them, and they come out and put belts.
I'm watching Liz in the backstage, and she is going. He is like, what?
Yeah, 45-20, man. It's Monday Night Football, y'all. You don't think we're gonna put out a show? Come on.
That's bold. That's bold by itself. You don't even need anything extra.
It's about to get bolder, so get ready.
I would love
Bold
that.
prediction: Aleem McNeil gets 2 sacks.
Dang.
On a pitch count?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
He said it was bold.
The Mac attack is back, baby. All right. Well, hey, Brandon, thank you for coming on the show, man. Like I said, you're always welcome anytime we do our previews or our post game. It's always good to chop it up with you, man. Have yourself a good good evening. Go Lions.
I hope everything is good with you, brother, too.
Yeah, man.
I am. I'm hanging in there, man. I'm trying.
Yeah, man.
Thank
Thoughts
you,
and
sir.
prayers with you, bro, for sure.
Man, thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, man.
No
See y'all
problem.
later.
Enjoy Monday night, baby. All right.
Yes, sir. Peace out.
All right. Great dude. All right. Good stuff. And Liz is back. All right, Liz. So your team came off the bye.
Your team is getting what score again?
45-20. I'm telling you, man, the Lions of Hell's Fury will come out and
I
ass.
could see her saying, damn, in the back.
Let's go.
I mean, any given day, right?
The floor is yours.
So yes, we were on a bye. What's up, buddy? We're on a bye. Week 6 is officially over. We're coming into a new week, week 7. So your Houston Texans are fully recharged, ready to go. Monday Night Football, just like you guys. Houston style fiesta right in the heart of the loudest stadium in the NFL, Lumen Field. Seattle thinks, and y'all think, and a lot of people think that
the bettors think. Go ahead.
I mean, they got noise, but we're bringing Toro level chaos that will make their stadium shake like a bull in China shop.
Wow.
So let's get this
You mean
dub,
quiet.
Texans. Let's get this dub. Hate all you want, Nate, but you're gonna stay on that bottom. All right. Seattle's coming off a 20-12 win over Jacksonville. Sam Darnold looked sharp, 295 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 turnovers. Rookie, how do you want to say this dude's name? JSN. I'm just gonna put it like that. Had a really good Sunday. He had 162 yards, 61-yard bomb. Their defense, 7 sacks on Trevor Lawrence.
Woo.
And
whatever, Robbie.
Yeah.
Go kick your trash cans.
And 7 sacks on Trevor Lawrence and only 59 yards rushing allowed. It's impressive against Jacksonville, but guess what? We're Houston, baby. We don't care about stats, hype, past wins. We're ready. We're loud. We're coming to the show, Seattle, what real football looks like on a Monday night.
God, wow.
I know. I'm like talking a lot. I'm ready.
Hey, ride the wave. Ride the wave. I just hope it follows you all the way to the win.
I mean,
Toro.
Last night was all the way to the win, and it was 3 seconds in for that Bears to win, right, Jay?
Oh, stop talking about the Bears. Who gives a fuck about the Bears? Fuck the Bears, man. Those sorry ass motherfuckers. I'm sorry.
All right. So Texans can win if we do a lot of work. I'm just gonna point that out there. So we're gonna focus on offense. Y'all, Texans got to run a balanced attack, quarterback striking sharp poses. They got to make playmakers making magic and running games smoother than sweet tea on a Monday. We got to keep that Seattle D guessing, because if they sniff out our plays, we're in for a long Monday night game.
There you
We
go.
got
Raise them right, Robbie. Raise them right. There you go.
Limit the turnovers. Ain't nothing worse than letting the other team scoop up our mistakes. Fumbles, picks, whatever. We gotta hold on that pig skin like it's grandma's prize cast iron skillet. No freebies for the Seahawks. Claiming that right now. Control the clock, Texans. When we run the ball and chew up the clock, we're basically saying, y'all sit tight. We're running this rodeo. Fewer Seattle positions, more Texans time to shine. That's how we need to do it for H-Town. And we need to shut down JSN. That Jackson dude, I mean, he's on my fantasy. I don't like him, but he's gonna stay on my fantasy.
You like him on his fantasy, though, yeah.
I don't know if I like him on my fantasy. I was trying to trade him all day today, and it didn't happen. I get it. He's fast. He's slick. He loves a big play. I get it. Texans corners need to stick to him like barbecue sauce on ribs. And our pass rush better be making him sweat harder than a July football practice in Houston. And Sam Darnold's been hitting folks in the red zone like a cowboy hitting a bullseye at the county fair. Like, I get it. We got a lot of stuff that we got to do. Our secondary's got to be sharper than a cactus needle. No freebies. No tiptoeing.
See, you know she's from Texas.
That's what I'm saying. Say you're from Texas. I'll say you're from Texas.
I'm from Texas. Why would I not say it? Okay. So, Seattle. Okay, let's talk. I'm getting too hyped. I know. I need to oh.
You're good. Go for it.
So we'll bring you down. We'll bring you down a few. Go ahead.
Seattle's pass rush is meaner. I saw that this past game. If our O-line lets him through, Stroud's going to be ducking and dodging like he's in a rodeo. And we just need to stay on point. The Seahawks D in the red zone tougher than a $2 steak. They try they're good. I'm not saying that Seahawks is not good. They are good. They try.
Where can you find me a $2 steak? I want to know where I can find one of those.
I don't want a $2 steak.
Yeah, you don't want a $2 steak.
No,
you don't want to. No, you don't. You want a good steak. Texans got to stay crafty, move the chains, and score like they're like nothing, like no other. So, key points for Houston: protect Stroud, keep that pocket cleaner than a fresher pair of kicks. Ain't no pressure gonna rattle our QB. We don't fold, we hold. Win the turnover battles,
Don't want to hold
takeaways.
because that's penalties.
Well,
Just saying.
no, not hold for them too long.
Yeah, right.
Um,
Give him a love tap.
Win the turnover battles, takeaways. That's our bread and butter. Snatch the rock, flip the script, and let Seattle feel the Houston heat. Now, set the tone early. I know me and B, we talked about this, like how the Texans kind of delay, but they really need to start right when the timer goes off to start the game. They
Just a
need to
fast
put
start.
points.
Yeah.
They need a fast start. Points is points, but we play to dominate. Get in the end zone. No excuses. We don't settle. We need to level up. So we need to hit them hard the first snap. First quarter, like we need to just get in there. So okay. What y'all got? What y'all got? Jay.
You know, the key to this game, I think, for Houston to win, the key to this game, I think, for Houston is that defense has got to get to Sam Darnold. They have a defense that can do that. If they can get to Sam Darnold well, they already got an advantage right there. Yeah.
And their O-line has played pretty well this year, surprisingly for a Seattle O-line. So
how confident are you in being able to stop their run? Because they got two good running backs over there in Zach Charbonnet
and Walker. Mm-hmm.
You know, how confident are you?
I mean, I'm going pretty confident, Jay. Like, I'm pretty confident that they got rested. They're actually over there now. They are over there now. They're in looking at plays, practicing already. Like, they're over there now. They are ready. Like, Stroud is ready.
Mm-hmm.
And if he just stays confident and not get scared right after the first quarter, I think we'll be good. Like, I think we will win this game. That's just me.
You give up about 90 yards a game on the ground. You know, not too
I was about to ask you. I mean, it's not bad. What's the average? Like maybe 100 something.
Maybe they're seventh in the NFL, and I think that you guys are capable. But Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet is a challenge in itself.
I'll tell you.
So, they're weapons for sure.
Yeah,
I'll tell you right now. This is going to make or break the Texans in this game. Can you cover JSN? You're going to put Stingley on JSN the whole game, and Stingley's a dog. He can. That's good on good right there. I would love to see that matchup live. JSN is one hell of a receiver. He's very crafty. He's got a good speed. He's a great route runner. You know, but that matchup, if Stingley can't cover JSN, it's going to be a long day for the Texans or a long night.
It's going to be a long night regardless. But
if he can put a lockdown on JSN, that takes a lot of their offense away because they're very heavily reliant on JSN and their tight ends for success, along with their run game. But if you take away their number one target, that's going to put them. They're playing with one hand behind their back because they're not going to have their full arsenal if Stingley can lock him down, which I think he can. I really do think Stingley could lock down JSN, and that's where you pay. That's why you pay a guy that kind of money to those kind of matchups. So that's where I think that's where it's going to be won.
Just to put this out there for you, that the total team defense, Texans are fourth. Total team defense, fourth. Mm-hmm. They are, let's see, Matt, they're fifth against the pass, bodes well for that JSN thing, and they're seventh against the rush. They ain't no joke. They are not a joke. Yeah. They got a great defense. It's that offense that's got to. The defense has got to set the offense.
Yeah, they got to hold. They got to stay tight in that O line.
That offense has got to. Yeah, that offense.
And here's a concerning thing when you have a weaker O line and the last team they played sacked their quarterback 7 times. that doesn't bode well with going forward. Like communication is going to have to be on point. Like your guys are going to have to hold their water for the most part, because I'll tell you what, the Seahawks defense, nobody talks about the Seahawks defense, but they are damn good.
No, they
have good cornerbacks in Witherspoon and Bryant and Wooten. They got some good safeties. They got interior pass rush. They got some ends. They got strong linebackers. Like Mike McDonald, Jay can tell you, Mike McDonald knows defense.
Sure
like
do.
He that's why he's a head coach. He knows defense. And
Jim Harbaugh
he's
sure
gonna bring it.
I mean, that's why Seattle's 4-1. Like, I get it. Like, I know. Like, I know what we're up against. I know all of the facts that y'all are saying. I can see the playbook. I can see the stats. I'm an analytics all day. And I get it. It's 4-1. All time in this matchup. And that's, but you know what?
I also think too, like let's be real, you know, because we're real about our team. Outside of maybe, hold up, I'm not done yet. But like outside of maybe, like, I don't even know, like, have we had like played like a really good team? Like, let's be honest, y'all. Have we?
Yeah.
Who?
No,
maybe the
Kansas
Bears.
City is starting to put up. The Bears are starting to. The Bears are starting to rev up too.
Yeah.
You got
Absolutely.
you can't really judge who's good or bad for the first 6 games. You're not going to find any of this out until maybe Thanksgiving.
No.
Who's
right?
But
That's literally what I said.
But what I'm saying is let me finish real quick, Liz. Well, what I'm saying is, like, the barometer is going to be the Bucs, like, in the Chiefs, because those right now the Chiefs are one of the top teams in the AFC, and the Bucs right now are leading, I think, the NFC in record.
Actually, the Colts are a top team in the AFC.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the Chiefs are right behind them. Okay.
Well, and then there's the Broncos.
Yeah, but I take the Chiefs over both those teams.
Until the Chiefs start overtaking them in the season, like people say they are going to, then I'll believe that shit. Right now, the Chiefs are just mediocre. Okay,
you are better than mediocre.
You are what your record says you are.
But if you look at the quarterback play, I'm taking Mahomes over Bo Nix and Daniel Jones all day. You know. But anyways, that's for another story. But what I'm saying is, the barometer for us is probably the Chiefs and the Bucs. Like, for y'all, the barometer is going to be Seahawks. Like, that is going to be your barometer to see how y'all have improved from the teams that you've played. Because, like, the last teams you played, let's be honest, the Titans, the Ravens, not that good teams, okay?
Yeah.
But the barometer will be how you play against the Seahawks. That'll tell you kind of where your team's
But if you're looking at just that, like, do you remember when the Texans started 0-3 before? When we had oh my gosh, I threw a blank. Watson from Clemson.
Yeah. Watson.
Okay. He came in 0-3, but he then won AFC South for us.
Yeah.
So
I'm not saying it can't be done.
I get what you're saying. But it is any given day. I'm not worried about Seattle. I get what you're like. Yes, the defense. That's why they're over there in Seattle right now, getting the plays, making more plays, doing what he needs to do, because that's how he's going to win this game. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm still going to ride or die with Texans. That's it. But if I'm right, it's, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
football. It's any given day.
No, for sure.
It counts. So the last obviously it counts in the last 0.001 second.
Exactly.
But we'll see.
And these are all
Thanks, Yolanda.
So, these are like bums or kids that's on partial scholarship. These are professional athletes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I feel like
shut up, Robbie.
Thanks, Robbie. And I feel like if they just keep doing, like, for me, I'm not even worried about Seattle. I'm worried about Stroud's confidence, because it can go from 100 to 0 real quick. And when it does, that's where everything falls. And if he just stays confident in hype, we got this. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah.
I think it'll be a good game for sure.
Oh, it's gonna be a huge game. I mean, it's Monday Night Football, bright lights, big stage. You know, that's where Texans show up in the moment.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Any other final thoughts, y'all, before we wrap this puppy up?
Look again, like this is saying though, they got to start off really good defensively.
Yeah.
Probably the best thing for the Texans in starting the game is for Seattle to get the ball first. If they can shut Seattle down, and like Robbie said, they're 24th against rushing. Kenneth Walker and Chardonnay haven't been that good. Their passing game has been what's been killing everybody.
JSN, and those tight ends are sneaky good. Those
tight ends / wide receivers, because half of them are like that. But
Bobo, they can
JSN's been getting away from everybody, so Stingley's got to be on him like Stank on you know what.
That's one thing I hate about.
That's why I said he needs to stay on him like barbecue sauce on ribs.
They just thrive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I'm hoping.
Go ahead.
And I'm hoping that Petrie can like look for an open to get those interceptions too, because that will help us as well.
They might bracket JSN with Petrie and.
Well, that's what I'm
Stingley.
saying. Your defensive line really has to make an impact on that offensive line. Hunter and what's his face has to come in there and play, because if they don't, it's going to be a long day for Seattle. I mean, for Houston.
And another
got to book in the heck out of Sam Darnold.
Yeah, and another element too that we haven't talked about is Lumen Field is one of the loudest stadiums in the NFL.
That's literally what I said.
Well, I'm not done yet. Literally, when it comes to young O-line players, you're gonna have to have like silent counts, clapping, however they do it, because the thing is that with young O-line players, you're not going to be able to hear what the quarterback's saying. So it's going to be signs, silent counts, all that stuff. So they're going to have to be on point with all their pre-snap motions and stuff like that. And probably just keep it simple, because if you don't keep it simple and you over confuse these linemen, that's how you get false starts. That's how you get, pre-snap penalties. That's all.
But the 12 man ain't what it used to be anymore.
It's still there, bro. It's still there.
It may be still there, Nate, but they've lost a lot of games there at home.
Yeah,
so
I'm not saying it's not like it can't be done. But the crowd's going to be a huge factor for a young O-line. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll be ready for it.
Yeah,
we're ready. Be ready for it.
We're ready. Yeah. So, I guess I'll just go ahead and close out on my end. But what I will say is, I know that Stroud was on an interview and he was like, he goes, I'm going to quote Paul Wall says in H-Town, it's all about the grill, the gold, and the shine. But this coming Monday night, we're going to have faith and fire in all football. So H-Town, catch H-Town, catch me next Tuesday. Love that Paul Wall. H-Town, catch me next Tuesday, whether I'm talking about a big dub over Seattle or I'm going to be talking about an achy, breaky heart. I'm going to keep it 100.
That's what I like, Yo-Yo.
Texan.
She already knows.
Yes. So one side for the love of the Texans and the other side for the attitude that I might have. So that's it.
Yeah, that's Liz, every fan themselves, right?
Out. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, Liz. Well, thank you very much. Hopefully your Texans
do
get
that dub. Thank you guys for having
in
me.
Seattle, always. Any final thoughts before we wrap it up, guys? And anything?
Just shout out to Yolanda, Matt Yinzer, Brandon, all the usual suspects that were on our Matt Henry. Thank you for stopping by, Matt. And that's
Brandon.
It. Yeah.
Nikki Brandon.
Yeah,
I said Brandon.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Anyway.
Thank you.
All right. Well,
thanks, guys.
This wraps up the show. Please like and subscribe to the show, One Ass Cheek, Three Toes, and YouTube. Check us out. Big things are coming. We have some stuff down the pipe that
God bless you, Robbie.
we're going to share later. The merch is also coming too, so we're excited about that. A lot of good things with our podcast. Want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. And as always, fuck the Packers, fuck the Bears, fuck the Vikings, fuck the Colts, fuck the Jags, fuck the who else am I forgetting? The Titans. I mean, they already suck anyways. Whatever.
They're easy.
Doesn't matter.
But yeah, this is the One Ass Cheek and Three Toes signing off. You have yourself a blessed evening. We'll see you all next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Adios.
Adios.
You cannot see what's in front of you. Yeah, promise that you get to run into if you knew what's about to come to you. It's about to get real dangerous. 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 Yeah, watch out, pop out, black out, pop out, beat 'em up, knock out. I had to see with it. I had to cover their head and cover their necks at the same time. I had to take out the ref. I make my own rules when it's game time. I am the one they was talking about when they warned you about going out in the dark. Now that Chihuahua pop at your mama.
Remember, Dre's Daiquiri Shop at Cotton Gin, 441 Railroad Street in Maxwell, Texas, 78656. Daiquiris, food, football, and fun. All a part of a game day victory. If you subscribe to One Ass Cheek, Three Toes on YouTube, you'll receive 5% off your total purchase or a free shot. Proof of subscription required.